Hey family, it's your girl Lady D here, coming back at you with another video. Today is a recipe video. Today I will be showing you how I make my hog head sauce for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's a tradition around here. I do this every year, and I thought I'd share my recipe with you since New Year is right up on us. What I like to do first is I use pears and pig feet. I know that's not part of the hog head, but that's what they call it, hog head cheese. I don't use the whole head like some people do. I just like to use my ears, my feet, and for a little more meat, I use a few neck bones. So what I'm gonna do first is get my parts cleaned up and in the pot, seasoned water, and get them on the stove and get them boiled till they're fall off the bone tender. Well, the feet anyway, the ear's not gonna fall off the bone, but till the feet or fall off the bone tender, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna get my neck bones washed up. I also have some pigtails that I'm gonna be washing to cook also. They're not going uh, in the head cheese, but I just wanted some anyway. I like to have those for New Year's also with my black eyed peas. So come on, I'm gonna show you what I do to get this prepared. Just getting our water, lukewarm water here, and get our peas all cleaned up. Okay, so we can get them on to boiling. Get them tender. Just like to rinse them off real good. Make sure they don't have any blackheads or anything that need to be removed or popped out. You don't want to eat nothing that don't look good, so you gotta make sure everything is everything. Sometimes they have film on them that needs to be removed, but these look pretty clean. So lovely. Also have a few that I'm gonna boil separately with the pig tails, because I like to sometimes have me a pigger sandwich. You know about that pigger sandwich. If you know about that pigger sandwich, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Hey, Lady D, I love a good pigger sandwich. Get them babies tender. Put them on some bread with some hot sauce and mustard. I'm talking about a good sandwich. You are talking about a good sandwich. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same with the pig feet. Get them all cleaned up. And I'm going to get that done, get them in the pot, and I'll be back at you. Right back with you to show you what I use to season my water. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I thought I was taping, but I wasn't. I'm glad I found out before I went too far ahead with what I've done. The part that I didn't tape is I finished cleaning my pig feet and my pig ears. I put them in the pot, cover them with water. You want to add plenty of water because they're going to have to boil for a little while, a couple hours at least. And then I've added some seasoning, not a lot of seasoning because we're going to season it once they're cooked and tender and we get ready to make our loaf. But I've added just a small amount of pickling spice to the water. I put in some garlic pepper. I put in some seasoned meat tenderizer to tenderize that meat. I added 2 bay leaves and just a small amount of vinegar. Not much at all, because I'm going to add vinegar to my finished dish when I'm gelling it. So, like I said, I thought I was taping, but I wasn't. I'm glad I found out before I went too far ahead with this. But now I'm going to put this on the stove on a high heat till it starts boiling. Then I'll turn it down to medium and put the top on it and let it do its thing for a couple hours. And it's fine too. I know some people probably are saying take the pig ears longer to cook than the pig feet, but not necessarily for this dish, because you don't need them as tender as you would if you were making a sandwich. That's why I left those ones out separate that I said I was going to make my sandwich with, because I boil those separate and I boil them longer. Boil them to where you won't even know it ever had a gristle. But you do want some gristle when you're making the head cheese, because head cheese does have just a little gristle in it. So it's fine to boil it with the pig feet, and they all come out good at the same time. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to wash my neck bones and get them in a pot. Remember, I told you I do like to add a couple neck bones to my head cheese. It just gives it a little more meat to your head cheese. You got some kind of other kind of pork in there with it. And then the rest of them I'll just be boiling to have to eat. And I found out it's easier to clean my neck bones when they're dry, because you can grip them better than when they're wet. You can get all the gunk and goop. I don't like to see nothing floating around in my water when I cook my neck bones, so I do try to clean them out pretty good before I boil them. Get all that goop out of there. And pus. Sometimes right in this bone right here it be pus, and then you look in your water and you got pus floating in your water. I personally don't want that. So I'm just like removing anything I don't think I want to eat. So that's what I'm doing. And a lot of times I try to look for flat neck bones. They didn't have any at the store this time, because usually the flat one don't have all that gunk in them, or whatever you want to call them. They're easier to clean. So I'm going to get these all cleaned up and rinsed real good, and I'll be right back. Get them in the pot and season, and we'll take it from there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got my neck bones all cleaned up and in the water. Told you I'd be back and show you how I season them. And the only thing I add to those is a little garlic pepper and seasoning salt. Garlic pepper and seasoning salt. And I come to realize, or found out, that the one mistake a lot of people make when they make their neck bones is they put too much water in them. Yeah, you want to boil them quite a while till they're fall off the bone ready. I like them fall off the bone. I think most people do. My mom, she doesn't really like hers falling apart. But I like my meat and my bones falling apart. And a lot of people, or some people, put too much water in them, and they don't have a lot of taste. So you don't need a lot. They don't have to really be overly watered. Not too much water is required. I'm sorry. Put that on the stove and let that start to boiling. And a little bit later, I add me a green pepper and a chopped up onion in those bad boys, and they'll be ready for the eat. So what I'm gonna do now is just let this stuff boil for a little while, and I'll be back to show you our next steps. Okay, family, I'm back now, and I have cooked all of my pig parts with my pig ears and my pig feet. They're all nice and tender, and I've let them cool slightly. And what I'm doing now is I have taken them all out of the broth that I boiled them in, and I'm going to be picking out all the bones. You don't want no bones left when your head cheese or sauce. So you gotta make sure you pick out all the bones. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll sit here and take my time and make sure I get all the bones out. I have taken out the bay leaves, and I'll sit here and debone it. It'll take you a little time, but that's what you chose to do. You gotta take the time it takes. Got my neck bones out. I'm gonna use 3 neck bones in this to be a part of my ingredients. Just a little more meat for the sauce or head cheese. Actually, it's sauce, but we call it head cheese. Most people boil it, or a lot of people boil it. Use the whole hog head, but I'm not really the hog head, the whole head person. So I just use the ears and the feet. And I still like to call it head cheese, because that's what it is to me. Some people, like I say, use the whole head and use the eyes and everything. No. But to each his own. So some people don't want it at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick these bones out, and I will be back, and we'll get to the next step. I'm gonna turn off. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Now I have removed all the bones from the pig feet and made sure I got everything all making sure I get everything well incorporated here. This is my pig feet, my pig ears, and those neck bones. I used 3 for the amount of pig feet and pig ears I had. And then what I'm gonna do now is just making sure everything is well incorporated. We'll kind of make sure it's even ratio on when you slice it when it's finished. So I'm just making sure to incorporate my neck bone meat into the rest of the dish. Still feeling for any bones while I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna get ready to season it so we can get ready to finish it up and let it gel for our finished product. Once you remove those bones, you don't have nearly as much as before you moved a lot of bones. I'm hoping it's try to make this at least 3 loaves, if not 2 nice loaves. Trying to get to 3. I hope. Because I know somebody somewhere, when they find out I done made it, they're gonna be like, oh, I want you. Okay, I'm not feeling any more bones. Not gonna hurt nobody. It's just plain. Once you cut it into the meat, you don't even know it's there, but I removed it just for look's sake. Okay, and when I'm seasoning my head cheese, my seasonings I like to use, or I like to use a little Greek seasoning. It's not a Greek dish, but I just like the taste of the Greek seasoning. A little Greek seasoning. I use ground cayenne red pepper as opposed to crushed pepper. And the reason I don't like to use, you can use the crushed pepper if that's what you prefer. But I use the ground because for some reason my teeth always find the crushed. And it seems like I can feel those flakes in my teeth, and I just don't like that. Like the feel of it. I don't know. Maybe a mind thing. I don't know, but it just I can find those red pepper flakes every time when I eat them. And I just don't like the way they feel on my teeth. I just don't like the way they feel in my teeth. Make sure these neck bones is ground up a little bit. I don't like mine too hot. Just a little spice is all I need. Just a little spice is all I need. I like to use chopped onion. And you know, as they sit and get wet, they're gonna soften up. So I know some people use actual onions and green peppers, and some people put jalapeno peppers and different things in there. I just like a little onion flake. A little onion flake. It's all in what you like. You season things to according to your taste, how you like it. So that's what I'm doing. Seasoning it for my taste. These are the ingredients I like to put in when I make mine every year. That's what I like. Use a little sage. You know, sage can take over a dish, so not too much. I like a little sage in there. There is such thing as called sage, South sage flavor, South. For those who really like the taste of sage, if that's what you're looking for, get you some of that sage flavored. You'll love it. You will love it. I like to put a little slap your mom in there, you know, since that came out. It does wonders to a lot of dishes. Clap your mama. Clap your mom. I like to use this my go-to for everything. Basically, my James mixed up pepper. It's just different kinds of peppers mixed up. It's really good on chicken. I don't make my chicken without it. Try not to. If I don't have any, I usually wait until I get some. It's a chicken lifesaver. You know, I like to use a little of my salt and vinegar. I add apple cider vinegar anyway. It's like a little kick on my SOUSE head cheese. Just a little kick on it in that vinegar. salt and vinegar. Gives it that kick I need along with that apple cider vinegar. Or you can use regular vinegar if that's what you have. I just like the flavor of the apple cider vinegar. Making sure those neck bones is really broken down. Is that a bone? Gotta kind of, like I say, be careful with these bones. Make sure you get them all out. It'll take a little time. You gotta be a little patient with it. Make sure you get all the bones out. Give it a little taste and see how much actual real vinegar I think I need. Be careful, you know. I'm spilling more than I'm using. Going down the bottom from the back. I think I'm gonna need just a little more red pepper. I don't taste any pepper really. Just a little more pepper. When you put that pepper in there, try not to get it up your nose. You'll have a sneezing fit. Like the gristle from them ears. Yeah. Clean spoon here and taste it again. Just a little bit more vinegar. Just a little bit more vinegar, and I'm there with the seasonings, I believe. I'm there with the seasonings. Use a little more vinegar. Do it like this. I won't spill it everywhere. Hopefully that's enough vinegar. Let's say. And one more spoon over here. I think that's it, y'all. Get my pans ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got me two aluminum pans that I've lined with plastic wrap. And getting ready to fill them with our SOUSE filling. And then we're going to get them in the refrigerator so they can get molded. So that's all I'm going to do now is just fill my two pans. Like I said, I have plastic wrap in the pan. May just make two. I was hoping for three, but this may be enough for two. Plastic wrap just makes it easier to come out the pan, easier to get it out the pan. Once it's done, you can do it without, I know I have in the past. Tried to kind of like spray the pan a little bit. The only thing with that, it kind of makes your sauce a little greasy on the outside. But if that's alright with you, then it's alright with me. However you think it'd be easy for you to get it out that pan, you do that. You do that. You make it easy for you. I'm just trying to show you how to get there a little bit. To get you almost there anyway. Yeah, we got enough for two here. I think they're just about equal. Lost a piece of gristle. Get that and put that back in there. Get this out the way for a moment. And then our last step would be to just, if I didn't tell you not to discard the juice from those pig ears and pig feet, please don't. I'm telling you now. So don't discard the juice from your bowl. That's what you need to make your gel. So that's very important. What we're gonna do now, you got a skim on there from it sitting. You don't want that. We don't want that skim in there. We're gonna remove that. And we're just gonna take that juice and pour it over the top. Dish here, and it's already sitting because it's been sitting out here while I've been picking those bones out. So and that's all you do. Cover it. Fold your paper over lightly. You put these in the oven overnight or until they gel. I'm going to do it overnight and I'll come back with you tomorrow. We'll uncover it and I'll show you what it looks like. And I'll tell you what it tastes like with a cracker. So I'll see you when I come back. Okay, family, I am back. Our head cheese or head sauce has set in the refrigerator overnight. I'm gonna pop it out and see how it looks and also how it tastes. Looks like it has gelled up nicely like I wanted it to. Turn it out into our pan. Let's see. The ice maker making noise, y'all. Hear this thing. Yep, that's what we want. A nice mold. Got my crackers here, because that's how I like to eat mine, with crackers. Slice it. And I really like mine room temperature. This just came out of the refrigerator, but that's what you want. Nice head cheese. That's what you're looking for in your head cheese. And I'm gonna put it on my slicer and get it sliced up. But for now, I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. How it tastes. Show you again how it look. Just like it look when you buy it at the store. I like mine a little thin. That's why I got the slice out. And like I said, I really like mine room temperature when it's not as jellied. I like mine just a little soft and kind of mushy. Put that on that cracker. That's what I'm looking for. You can taste the vinegar, the sage. We'll cook off the red pepper. Oh yeah. That's good, y'all. Well, there you have it. Ladies D's hot head cheese or hog head sauce, whatever you want to call it. And remember, I'm asking, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please take this time right now to subscribe, become a member of my family. Thumbs up this video, leave me a comment down below. And until next time, remember, you're always welcome here at Lady D's. Bye-bye.